So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're underway.
The very versatile Shinji Kagawa, possibly, Jim, one of Japan's finest footballing experts.
Yeah, absolutely. The sort of player, Peter, you need if you're looking to play a stylish, possession-based game. I expect that, regardless of his initial position, he'll end up playing like a number 10 or an auxiliary striker.
So rapid of thought and of deed. I wonder what he has ready to conjure up for us today.
I can't wait for it.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He can run onto that. Oh, cracking ball. Chance for a shot! They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lewandowski! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No, that was never going to make it. That's a sharp pass. And that is a little undercooked. And he welcomes it in. It's a promising position. And that's been drilled in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Lewandowski. And a chance! And he's following up. Oh, in he goes again. It's in. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Valverde. And he's in on goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Rafinha goes short. He's had a shot! Trustbar comes to the rescue. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. We're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Ronaldo finds himself offside. Oh no, this does not look good. Here's Ronaldo. Chance! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely leading.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
At a time.
No, that's been intercepted. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Valverde. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. Oh, can he finish? No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced it. And it's half-time here.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
When you're walking through the gates.
Madrid are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we are back underway. It's a pretty loose pass. Shibasaki charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nicked it back promptly. Great vision. Cleared without hesitation. And the counter is on. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Kagawa. Well read, nice interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that was very necessary. Valverde, who's set up one goal so far.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Valverde cuts it out. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski running with the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's looking wide. Could try cutting inside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Rafinha tries to pass it through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Shibasaki stood up well to him there. Rafinha, always onto this. Look at the space here. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. Just cruising. They are cruising. And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Number 20, Robert Lewandowski. Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 14, Hakimi. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Coming on the field.
Lovely
number
pass,
7,
but can he get there?
Erling Haaland.
Shot a goal! And he hits the net! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Mbappe makes the interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Hello everybody.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Valverde. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
It's their second corner of the game. Rafinha goes short. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now they can spring out of defence. Lewandowski. And it's Rice.
That's good play from him.
Nuno Mendes tries to play it through.
Oh, well played, well played.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
He's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Lewandowski. Van Dijk tries making a foray down the right. And here's Lewandowski. Nuno Mendes. Pass is just off target. That'll be a corner. So, third corner of the game. Rafinha with the short one. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Rice. Dealt with nicely by the defence. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Aimed beyond the defence. And that was nowhere near his best. And that was very necessary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the ball's gone astray. And this is Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. Rice. Now it's Lewandowski. Mendes is in a really good position out wide. Decent chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, there's the clearance. And it's Rice. Played with
There will be
finesse.
3 minutes added time.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Chance! Relentless! Just relentless!
And just like that, he hits 50.
Well, was he ever going to miss that?
Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Madrid very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. There's the start of the second half. Valverde.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rafinha. Van Dijk. Now it's Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. He's through and all alone! Rafinha! And he hits the net! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And that really is so impressive.
Number 22.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Rafinha.
Vardiol is there, and he can get that clear.
Rafinha. Substitution on the field. Number 20, Robert Lewandowski. Number 8, Federico Valverde. Coming on the field.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Number 7, Erling
And it's
Haaland.
Vitinha.
Number 9.
He came in
Vitinha.
hard, very hard. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. He's found the way through. There's the shot! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 7, Erling Haaland.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Erling Haaland.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Number 25.
He's found a way past.
Nuno Mendes.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
De Bruyne.
Oh, tries a shot!
Mbappe. Number 19.
Almost a sixth.
Hernandez.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Fernandez makes the interception. Now it's Haaland.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And a chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 83 minutes is number 7, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Always onto this, and it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Keeper always had the measure of that. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass.
6 added minutes.
Ball is
has been
bounced loose
indicated.
now. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. Vardiol clears. And he He's there to retrieve it. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a shot! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that's that. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Neymar, he's picked his way. It's Neymar! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Lewandowski! Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
That looks a good ball through. And the shot goes for a shot! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 19
A
minutes
horrible
is
blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rice, looking for the run, and this is Dembele. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get it through? Half an hour played now. Taken back almost at once. Lewandowski. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Mendes clears. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rice. Brilliantly cut out. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's a good shoot! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that could set him on his way. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't far away. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Valverde, back when it goes. He's going for goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dembele. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Lewandowski on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Foden has created 1 goal already. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Lewandowski. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Neymar. Modric. That is good alertness. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rafinha. And this is Ronaldo. He won't be happy with that one. And he's shot, surely! Now that's well seen too.
Foden.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Rafinha. Number 11, Cristiano
Balls out
Ronaldo.
once more.
Number 20, Robert Lewandowski. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number 14, Hakimi. Coming on the field,
Mbappe
number
proving
17,
a very adept
De Bruyne.
defender. It was a good tackle
Number
too.
7,
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's gone for goal!
Number 19,
And that would have won it.
De Bruyne
Number
really
3,
thought he'd scored to settle this
Alexander
contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
এবারে what the hell he's doing now?
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. That has ended up in no man's. Real chance! Oh, should have put that away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Now it's Foden. And this is Dembele.
Oh,
He looks to lift it!
জানি
Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
And it's De Bruyne. He's got away. That has been knocked clear. Madrid have it back and can go again. Rice. He's having a go. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rice clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. And that's that. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from
Hello,
greatness.
everybody, and
Win
welcome to
today,
today's
and
match.
they will be up there amongst the elite. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So it's away we go then. Madrid cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all.
And that has put a halt to things.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And a chance! Oh, it's there!
And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
Rijkaard. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Rafinha! He's done very well to get to that.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short.
He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Oh, it's hit the post.
Danger averted for now.
Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to...
Ah, he's given it away. Big, it's Lewandowski!
And that's aimed into the middle. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted.
Hazard is fouled. A straight red card. Another twist in this promotion epic. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rice. Half an hour played now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Serginho.
Robertson. And that is out of play.
Ball is over the line. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard.
Looking for a runner.
Pato. Pato's delivery. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Rice powering forward here. Not the most accurate pass. Baresi. Linton. Rice.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he plays one through. Timber. And it's Azar. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
We'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
And we're underway again. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Baresi makes the interception. Oh, he's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. There's the header!
Nice shot.
That's a half-decent try. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk. And Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Serginho. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. There's the shot!
Yes.
Glorious! He's got himself an absolute
जसको
peach.
उबाट नि हुन्छ
The goal
यी
scorer,
सेवा नेपालको
And they are pulling clear
जसकोबाट
here.
गरे नि हुन्छ क्या
number
A
41.
momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control. And it's Van Dijk. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's in a great position here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened. And there's the shot! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket! A finish of true class! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe! It's Luke Haaland! That is decidedly lacking. That has been slung wide. Now it's Azar. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hakimi. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Hernandez
Barenले ट्रेड युनियन र विद्यार्थी संगठन
tries to play it through. He's through here. Can he finish?
बिजुको रमाइलो बनाउनु पर्यो नि
Linton. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Has been indicated.
And he's gone looking for safety. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.
अस्ति अनि तपाईँ त्यहीबाट जानु भयो त 10 बजे अस्ति तपाईँ त्यहीबाट जानु भयो हैन अनि भुल्दिने एक हप्तामै भुल्दिनु भयो त ए यो कोरियामा त 3 बजेदेखि त होला दिउँसो टिकट चाहिन्न होला हौ फोटो त हुन्छ आजकल त पुरा देखायो फेरि डिभिजन 4 आम्मै कसरी जित्ने मैले केमा देखा रे
Madrid are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! to a flyer.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
One
Aja,
sweeping
Raja
move,
Malin din hari ke
executed
dekh
with
घंटी के
deadly
आदमी वाला.
efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be...
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bernal. Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Raja ले वाला नहीं.
Rijkaard. Antonetti. Now it's Iniesta. Now, can they get him away?
Suarez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Rice. Caught offside that time. Bernal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Has a look and place it forward. That's a nicely weighted pass. Lovely pass. It's
Oh
Luis
my
Suarez!
God.
He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't
त्यसको
win
मुखले
football matches
हारे
if you
नत्र
give the
यो
ball
पालि
away like
जित्थ्यो.
that.
पोर त त्यत्रो ल्याएको.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Hakimi gets rid without sophistication.
Ai छिन्छ यार.
Koundé. And here's Yamal. He has found the way through. Yamal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal
फुटबल
is
हेर्दै
offering
सुदा
a right
युट्युबमा
smile
लाइभ
there.
हेर्नु.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
कहाँ?
They've played it short. Koundé's cross. Zanetti. Here comes another. Up he goes!
जाडो कतिको छ हौ?
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
That has ended up in no man's land.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket
दुर्गा पर्साईको त
suffocation.
होला.
Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He is through
बल्ल
here.
हिजो.
Look at the space here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Valverde. That could spell trouble. A big chance. Must be. Goes for a shot. It's in. Half-time imminent. What a time to score.
Emin जगते
That really is
दिखा
so
खला
impressive.
किनरङ
Yeah, that's
दोमेन
what the game is all
सुके
about.
दाजे त्यो दिन
Excitement and
रहेछ.
entertainment. What a lovely moment.
जगत
Madrid
दी
get themselves
दिखा.
back into contention.
Well, what a difference
क्या
a goal
करेंगे ना
makes. Now all
फुटा
of a
के
sudden
नहीं
it seems the belief is back.
ए कसै दाजे सँग चाहिँ इन पंखे में
Pulls it back. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and the start.
And the
Ah,
finish!
that's too slow.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's been taken short. It's a good foot in there. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mendes makes the interception. Beckenbauer. And it's Valverde. And this is Ronaldo. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Drogba.
Much.
Koundé. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Valverde.
Much check
It's come to nothing. Oh, he's been caught on it
Yes.
here.
Bullets.
Yes, it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Loan time.
Coming on the field is
कितना है वो?
number 17, De Bruyne.
चकलेट पनि मिठो हुन्न त
Barcelona choosing
कति
to
भएको
make
थियो
the
सायद
first
भने
change.
तपाईँले त्यतिखेर भन्नु भएन
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This
पछि
is
आउनु
exactly what you want from a big game.
मेसेज आउँदैन अनि पछि फेरि आएन छ भन्नुहुन्छ
And he's worked it through.
पछि तपाईँ आएपछि
And whistle's gone,
पठाइदिनु
presumably for offside.
Substitution on
यति
the
चाँडै
field.
कसरी उठ्नुहुन्छ हौ बुढो
Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
अघि
Number
अल
25,
Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last.
coming on the field.
And
Number
here's
15,
Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Now
Number
then,
19.
Luis Suarez!
दाइ
Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
कति बजे सुत्नुहुन्छ राति
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Beckenbauer. Whistle's gone.
कहाँ
That's,
ल्याउनु भयो
foul.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're
कहाँबाट
chasing the
काट्यो
ball and the game.
Iniesta.
पुलिसले
Half
के
an hour
भने
gone in the second half. Out to the left it
So-
goes.
सलमान खान जस्तो
He's in
हिरन
space
केसमा
and
जाला
looking
नि
for options.
मान्छेहरू
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly
It's okay.
keep going until they get it.
पुलिसहरूलाई नि बिलो बाँड्ने हो क्या बिलो बाँड्ने हो क्या पुलिसलाई नि
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Can he get on the end of this?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Zanetti. That's a throw.
केजी को कसरी त सस्तो रहेछ त
बजेलको त कति होला नि 15-16 सय होला नि अहिले त
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Members of our fan club celebrating their
Well, how will
wedding
we look back?
बोसो नभएको चिजको सेकै मिठो हुनु बुङ्गुरको खुवाइदिनु न बुङ्गुरको मासु सेको आउनु न अनि मजा आउँछ त बुङ्गुर
कसको छोरासँग ए सिके जाँदै छ नि
त्यो नआउँदो रहेछ नखाएर होइन होला नि
Madrid are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is
स्टिलको राख्दा
effectively
राम्रो
preparation
हुन्छ
for
भन्छ
life in greener
पिएन
pastures.
नलाने स्टिलको सेतो हुन्छ नि
There's
पञ्चकन्या
nothing quite
स्टिल
like match
Right,
day,
but
especially here.
Why
This
back
crowd
to
doesn't
setting
do
गर्दै गर्नु नि
ordinary,
भनेको
and we should be in for something very special. That could spell trouble. Now it's Rice. Now there, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. That's been drilled in. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Araujo wins the duel this time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that was very necessary. Rafinha. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Now Saliba. De Jong. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a hit. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Still goalless at the moment. And it's Rice. And this is Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the
अब
others
उमा
target
चाहिँ महँगो
space.
हुन्छ होला यो उसले
Well,
गर्दा
I would call it blanket suffocation. Every
लडाइले
single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Can he get on the end of this? Almost half an hour in now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played into space. Khan gets it away. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. Saliba gets a foot in here. The chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rafinha. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Oh, good-looking ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let's see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Tries to pass it through. And he's being shifted off it. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. And he's managed to get free. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the would-be breakthrough moment. That is some save from Khan.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Villa. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in.
Substitution.
And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He rises! Oh, it's come loose. And that has been cleared. And that's gone loose. Out towards the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Haaland. Threads one in. Great vision. David Villa.
2-3 महिनापछि आज खेल्यो त
Oh, perfectly
अघि
measured
निन्द्रा
that.
लागेन अनि
Oh,
झ्याउ
he's
लाएर
managed to
के
get
गरौँ
himself
भो
offside.
मन 3 मा झरेको थिएँ अनि त्यसपछि त उग्लियो अहिले 5 मा पुगे फेरि
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
No, you just love the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This is their second corner of the game. He's got full. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is ended up in no man's land. It's a sharp pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's on it. Can he get safe? And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Last match खेल्ने वाक्कै हो स्किप गर्दा नि हुँदो रहेछ त्यो साउन्ड पानी परे हो कि होइन हो यो बाहिर हल्का सिमसिम गरे जस्तो रहेछ हल्का परे जस्तो रहेछ सिक्नुपर्ने सिकाइदिने मान्छे नआउँदा भ्याउँदैन अनलाइन भ्याइँदैन नि त हौ नाइट ड्युटीमा के होला त भ्याइन्छ ओ चाहिँ के हो फेरि कुनै बसेको हो आफूले सिक्दा जे मन लाग्यो त्यही हेरि डिटेलमा गइसक्यो नि त ओ प्रो मान्छे हुँदा के हो डेन टुलो टुहारा किन डाउनलोडको हिनमा चाहिँ के हेरो सारा हिनमा विजय चाहिँ हो त अनि मोडा काटो मोडा मोडा सामसुङ सेन्टर जानुपर्छ नि खाना हाटो निकाल्नु नि तपाईँको एयरबड भएन होइन भयो सुनिरह के भएछ त झरेर के हो च्या गर्दै थियो नि स्यामसङ सेन्टरमा ल भने साट्दिँदो रहेछ यसले साट्यो अरे तपाईँ जस्तो झरेर बिगारेर झरेको दाइले फोन नसुनिने बनाउनु लगेको त बनेन नयाँ दिनुपर्छ मेरो त अस्ति झरेर भयो कराएको थियो फेरि भयो भन्दा के गरेर त सेन्सर उयो त्यो उयो नै हरे सबै बोले हजुर ए बल्ल बल्ल निन्द्रा आइरहेको थियो बुढाको अहिले नहालेपछि त निन्द्रै हरायो
Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start? Or will
खोल्नुको
that be
देखेँ नि बुढा
reversed over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for
प्लास्टिकको
a
पन्जा
stirring
दिएको
showdown
पन्जा
here.
हात
The
हालेको होला
supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to...
Tries a shot!
Oh my goodness.
Now it's Puskás. Well, they could break here. And this is Batistuta. Valverde. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rice. Sneijder. And Koundé. Some good work on the right flank here. Rafinha. Rijkaard. Rice. And it's Rijkaard. For Valverde. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Batistuta. And this is Puskás.
फेसबुकबाट पैसा आउनु थाल्यो कि नि दाइ
They've got to be quick to recover this.
फेसबुकबाट पैसा आउनु थाल्यो कि नै
Puskás
के भयो त हौ
couldn't quite
त्यत्रो
force
छ
his way
त
through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence
पैसा
we
त
can
लास्ट
admire,
दामी
the
आउँदो रहेछ
decision making we can't. He learned from
पैसा
it.
त दामी आउँदो रहेछ यो फेसबुकबाट
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gets a good foot in there.
पैसा राम्रो आउँदो रहेछ फोटो त्यो सानसानो ऊ हाल्दा 20-22 हजार महिनाको आउँदो रहेछ
Koundé crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. Rafinha. And it's Rice. Through a third of the match or thereabouts gone.
के चाहिँ
And we
नभुले त
still
त्यहाँ
await the
रिक्वायरमेन्ट
first
के
goal.
होला नि त के नपुग्यो
Can he get on the end of this?
shit.
Goal! Manchester
मेरो
United! Manchester United take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably
मणि
would have
भाइले राम्रो
happened, but
पैसा
still,
कमाइरहेको
it was very well
रविले गाली
played.
गरी
Great pressure to force the error.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rafinha.
आफ्नै पूर्व कम्पनीको दाइले त अन्त मान्थ्यो
Well, someone's doing his job
पूर्व
properly, Peter, that's for
सहकर्मी
sure.
दाइ बुर्कल दाइ मणि
And we have our very first corner.
टिकटकमा नि अनफलो हाने अरे दाइ
Rafinha plays it short. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliantly.
सेक्याहरू के हेर्नु
Sneijder, that's a sharp pass. Great ball if he can get there. And a chance!
ओ धन्न
Off the post. And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Tries to play it through. And that is
ओ माई गडनेस
really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
claims comfortable. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
And the
Bungur
action
कहाँ
is
था त?
back on the way.
Coming on to
मुनि
replace
की में?
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Nuno Mendes knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in here. Puskas! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Somewhat off target. Can he spark a counter here? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Number 22, Rafinha. Number 25, Nuno Mendes.
And it's with the keeper.
Number 8, Federico Valverde. Number 41, Rice.
Hakimi.
Coming on the field, number 17,
It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
De Bruyne.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Number 9,
That is not the best ball,
Vitinha.
and he offers
Number
an
3,
apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mendes goes sliding in. Nuno Mendes. That's a good ball. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's De Bruyne. It's played through for him. And this is Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Delivered in. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Puskas looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Can he finish?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
De Bruyne. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neuer getting this one clear. And here's Drogba. And this is Ronaldo. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Shots.
And now,
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the
Oh,
players were trying to do. Looking
bangsa.
pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly
Oh,
exploited
bangsa.
and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We
4
both
बजे
wish
ना
you a
1 बजे 4 बजे उठ्नु खानु पर्यो दिल्लीमा के भइरहेछ त शिवा सुपरस्टार पुलिस हो कति हालिरहेको के चाहिँ नखोलेर म जान्दिस
hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Real chance! They've scored! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 8 minutes is number 18.
Madrid make the perfect start. They are already ahead. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, Anthony Gonzalez.
Nice bit of trickery. Really fierce, close defending. Not the most accurate pass. Shoots!
Oi!
Claimed it back swiftly. Not the most convincing of passes. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now that's well seen too. Tomori. More and more pressure on the ball here. And Rafinha. Hakimi. And here's Kane. Rafinha!
Oh,
They've got to be quick to recover this.
very nice shot.
Gonzalez. Played out to the right. He has found the way through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Kane. Valverde. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. It's Cristiano
Yes,
Ronaldo!
nice shot.
It's a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. And he's there to get it away. Oh, there's a probing ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That looks a decent ball. Gets into some space. An instinctive delivery. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Very nice.
And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And this is Ronaldo. It's a goal kick. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Gonzalez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he get onto this? He gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Almost an hour gone. Spread out to the left. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through. And he cuts out the supply. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a brilliant interception. It's a good ball out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this? Ruben Dias. Rice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Rice. And Rafinha. And he was quick to react. So what can they make of this? Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 24. Number 11.
ढोका लाएर होला
Coming on the
किचनमा
field.
पोका हैन यही अर्किन्छ
This looks promising.
ढोकाले होला
Flings in a
Oh my goodness, nice shot.
And yes, it's there! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
यो
The
फेरि
defence
अलिकति
let
दिन्छ
themselves down by
स्लेच
not
हिँड्न
picking them
हो
up. The
त्यसो
boss
चाहिँ
won't be amused.
Number 7.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he
Oh
finish?
my goodness, pass गर्नु
Oh, the
पर्थ्यो
keeper's
यार
done ever so well.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
त्यसलाई दिनु पर्थ्यो
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. There's the delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Referee's given a throw.
Tambahnya aja mah dia anak dah, ya sampai ini. अनि किन लाउनु त अगाडि नै निकाल
There will be 3
चाहिए
minutes added
कान
time.
बिग्रिन्छ कान
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's
कान
tidy.
बिग्रियो भने त कानमा
Thinks
कान
about the
सुन्ने
shot.
बनाउनको लागि त्यो
Flashes it
इयरफोन
across.
लाउनलाई 2 3
Goal!
लाख लाग्छ सानो
And that will be it. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Unlucky lads.
How do you look back on the
Let's
game
hope
then,
for
Jim?
better luck
Well, I
next
think
time.
what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team...
आमा कहाँ म त चौथोमा पो आज नि ड्र खेला त उसले बिन्दा हान्नुपर्छ